In this video, we're going to talk about free crypto news that happened in the last 24 hours. Now let's start. The first one is Bitcoin's comeback over $64,000. The second news is why cheap stocks are crashing, but on the other side, crypto is still holding strong. And the third news is massive $430 million Ethereum whale move that just happened. So these will be the free news that I'm gonna talk about. By the way, welcome to my channel, Alex Simex Crypto channel. I post every single day. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. So let's start with the news of 29th of July. Okay, so let's start with the Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Well, after the drop below $63,000 yesterday, we were seeing a nice bounce. Bitcoin is back above $64,000, so it's up about 1% overnight. So it's currently sitting at around 63,800 and 64,200. But here's the interesting part. The rebound is happening while Asian stock markets on the other side are getting absolutely crushed. That South Korea KOSPI plunged another 6% today, extending its two-day drop to almost, I think, 17%. And those big companies, SK Hynix fell 17%, which is major thing for such company, even after reporting a 557% profit surge because it is still missed expectations. Could you imagine this? Samsung also slid 12%, so crypto is actually decoupling from tech stocks, I would say, and South Korea is in huge problem. And this is the second time in a week that Bitcoin held strong through an AI stock, of course, are getting smashed. That's a pattern I would say is worth watching, and that says a lot about the Bitcoin's Bitcoin being tough and resistant. Okay, now the big story for today I would say is the Federal Reserve. They're meeting just right now and the rate decision comes out later today. Markets are pricing in about, I think, 85% chance of a hold, but there is still of course a 15% chance of a surprise, I would say. So, to make things even more interesting, President Donald Trump just said that Iran will be hit hard after last night's missile attack on US forces in Jordan. So, I would say every single day is different stuff. We just were happy that it stopped for 2 days and now SHIT is starting again. So, of course, oil surged nearly 7% on that news, and now it's about $84 and 60 and something cents. So geopolitical tensions are still very much in play and of course have huge influence on stocks and of course on crypto market. Now let's go to the regulatory side. CEC Chair Gary Gensler, however you pronounce it, just voiced support for the Clarity Act. That's actually, I would say, pretty big deal. He's an important person. He's the head of the SEC backing a crypto bill. So uh, the bill is actually still stalled in the Senate, and the odds of passing before the August have recess and are now at 40%. So we'll see. I don't want to put any predictions on that. Okay, so let's move to the Ethereum. ETH is still holding above $1,900, trading around 1910 and 1913. It is up about 2%, but let me tell you what is driving it. Spot Ethereum ETFs saw 14.5 million in inflows yesterday, including $5.15 million from Morgan Stanley. Of course, you know that's huge bank. And by the way, BlackRock's ETHB also recorded 5.9 million in inflows. So institutions are quietly accumulating ETH, which is of course a great thing to hear for all of those that are into ETH. Let me tell you something wild also that you probably didn't know. A whale just withdrew 40,000 ETH, worth about $76.5 million from Binance and staked the entire amount, $76.5 million, uh, within an hour. So that's a massive, massive vote of confidence in Ethereum, I would say. So, as I said, it's a huge, huge news. But at the same time, on the other side, another whale moved 226,435 or something ETH, which is about $430 million in just single day from just one whale. So we got whales on both sides doing huge moves. Some are accumulating, some are redistributing. We'll see about it. Analysts are watching the price of $1,733 support level. They're watching it closely, I would say. If ETH loses that, the bullish outlook could be in trouble. It's gonna go down, but that's how they predict. Um, as you probably notice by now, I don't believe in all those predictions because there are so many people, so many experts, so many inside information, so many fake inside information, so many advices that I just get lost and I don't get drawn into that hype. Okay, so let's go to the altcoin side. There is Audiera's Beat token that is a massive top performer today or in the last 24 hours. It went up for 19%. And also Uniswap's UNI is up about 7%. Jupiter's JUP is also 7% up. And there's also Ionic Digital, that is a Bitcoin mining and AI infrastructure company, um, that just debuted on Nasdaq and went up crazy for 25% on its first day. So these were the altcoins. I'm not sure if the alt season is in fully start, but it's up to you to decide. Hopefully I have given you some fresh air what's going on in the crypto world. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I post every single day about the crypto news. So of course, also press a like if you got any value from this video. I'll see you tomorrow.